open for business.
Hello everyone, Crow here, and I've been tagged by RetroGamerVX in his community tag. I guess it's a video game retro community tag. It's just a community tag, so I'm assuming that is the video game retro gaming community. So with that, we'll just start off. I'm not prepared with any of these questions. I thought about them a bit, but I'm not reading off a script or anything, so who knows what the hell I'm going to say. First question. What is more important, shoutouts, ratings, or commenting? Well, what is most important, more important? Well, I think that leaving comments, each one of those have its place, I think. Leaving comments may be the most important, but I think, even more important than, just leaving a comment is leaving maybe a comment that is more substantial than saying, just great video, or really enjoyed the video. Well, those are good comments too, but I have a tendency not to do that, because I don't want to go through every video I watch and just write great comment, great comment, great comment. That's not me. If I'm going to leave a comment, I want it to be, have some substance behind it, or maybe some humor behind it, or something. That's why for me, I don't necessarily leave comments in every video. It's just that I have a lot of videos to watch, and it's just repetitious to me if I go great comment, great comment. To me, that's if I can't think of anything to say, I'll likely just rate the video or thumbs up. Shoutouts are good as well, but the shoutouts that have substance behind them, just saying, oh, I like this guy's channel, check him out. I'm more than likely not going to check out that channel. But if you say, this channel is great, and it's because he does these videos and that videos, and I like the style he does the videos, then, if it sounds interesting, I probably will check that person's channel out. For me, personally, I like comments. I like comments that have something to do with the video even more. But I watch the view count. So actually watching the videos is important too, because that does give you an idea of what videos are working and which videos people are interested in and which videos they're not interested. Just with all the gameplay videos, you can see that, in a week's time this had 100 or so views, but this video barely had any. Because there are a lot of people that, watch the videos but don't comment or rate. And I'm guilty of that as well. And it's because I do have my laptop hooked up to my computer at times, and it's impossible for me to actually leave a comment. Or maybe I'm watching the video at work and I can't leave a comment. So I'm guilty of that as well. I'd love to be able to think of something and leave a comment at every video, but like I said, I personally want to leave something substantial. But yeah, just watching the video is important to me too. You can see how many views each video got, and you're like, wow, this got a lot of views. People really like this. Like my pickup videos tend to get more views than gameplay videos, even though the gameplay videos, sometimes get more comments than. It's weird. I could ramble on forever, and I won't do that. I'll just move on to the next question. Name 2 YouTube channels that you feel represent the best aspect of the gaming commune, and explain why, or gaming community. I'm reading these questions off of Mark Vajir's description for the video, because I don't think RetroGamerVX left the questions in his box, and it's just easier for me to read them off the computer. Anyway. It's hard to say. I think it's the whole diversity in the whole community as a whole. But, let me think of people who, do all those things. They make, great videos, and they like to, actually interact and comment and stuff. And, right off the top of my head, of course, RetroGamerVX, because he does do all those tags, he does do great reviews and other videos, and the production values are really, really well done. And he seems like he's always improving the videos as well. but I'm not going to include those in the 2. I'm going to have to say, Pocket Migo, of course, does do a lot of great gameplay videos with great commentary over them, and he's always involved. He wants to be involved in the community. He was always going, putting up videos. What should I do next? Should I do this or should I do that? What do you guys prefer? He's always leaving comments on videos. So of course, Pocket Migo, and I also have to say, Intellivision Dude, and he's been watching my videos since I've been doing the quick clips. And he does leave comments from time to time, but the reason I have to include him is because some time ago he did gameplay videos on 2 baseball games. I believe one of them was for the Intellivision with the keyboard attachment, if I'm not mistaken, and the other one was Ken Griffey Jr. But what made those videos so great was they actually took the time to make and edit a team and put members of the gaming community in those videos, and I was in them as well, so perhaps I'm a little bit biased towards that, but I thought that made the video much more entertaining to watch. It's like, oh, I'm up to bat, am I gonna hit a home run or strike out or what? So yeah, I mean, and I could go on forever. There's tons of great game people in the gaming community, but there's just simply not enough time to name them all. Steve Benway, of course, is another one, but a lot of people are mentioning him. And Gamester81, or off the top of my head, I'm going to stop right there. Number 3, is there a channel that you think would be great apart from a basic flaw? If so, without mentioning the channel, what advice did you give them? Well, let me just say that I've never given anybody advice unsolicited. There were a couple times where people would ask me, well, private message me and sort of like, well, what do you recommend? And I told them what I thought, but I never was like, you know what, I think your channel's flawed or has a flaw, and here's how to fix it. To me, I like watching the way that everybody makes their own videos. It's interesting to see that. To me, that's part of the uniqueness of the channel. I mean, there are a couple things that do annoy me. Not really annoy me, but I could do without. One of them is really long intro sequences, but if that is something they want and they can deal with, that's fine with me. I can skip over it. Yeah, like if you got like an intro video that's like 1 minute long, I mean, I wouldn't have that because I just lost a minute off the time of my video. That's why my intro is like 4-5 seconds long. So that, and the other thing, now this is something I've actually unsubscribed people for doing, and that is when I like to subscribe to gaming channels in most cases, but if you're posting tons of videos every day and they have nothing to do with gaming, then I mean, after about a week, I get fed up of it, and I'll just unsubscribe. I'm like, okay, well, you're clogging in my subscriptions, and I can't see everybody else's videos because I have about 250 subs. I'm subscribed to about 250 channels. And after a day, that whole subscription thing gets filled up with 10 pages, and it doesn't go any further. And that's if I don't watch any videos, which sometimes I'm busy the whole day and I can't. And if you're taking up like a page or so of that, and it's not even videos I want to watch, then I gotta unsubscribe. Yeah, I hate unsubscribing, but sometimes it has to be done. Okay, I'll just move on. 4. Have you ever had a problem that's been solved by a member of the gaming community? Not really a problem. The only thing that comes to mind is I saw a video in Intellivision Dude do the Sticklers, and while he didn't give the Sticklers a great review, I thought that would be a great thing to have on the I thought it would be a great thing to have on the Intellivision, because I don't really like the disc. I prefer a joystick, and you really can't replace those controllers. So, I left a comment like, hey, I love the Sticklers, where'd you get them? And it was Intellivision Dude, if I didn't mention that, my brain is, woo! Anyway, he said, well, I'm at AtariToy600.com, and I went there and I bought the Sticklers for the Intellivision and the ColecoVision, and I loved them. it's just so much easier to play the games with them on, in my opinion. I know some people, Mr. Intelligent, wouldn't like to have the sticklers on their Intelligent, but I do. So yeah, this is an open tag. Yeah, it's an open tag, I think. Although RetroGamerVX specifically named some people, I believe it's still an open tag. So if you want to respond to this, head on over to RetroGamerVX's channel and respond. Alright, that's all. I'm sure this video went a lot longer than I wanted to, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
The drugs from the chemical wonderland start to kick in.